Check this out. We got the 43-inch Megatron, Jumbotron. Here's the pole coming through the ceiling. Oh, man, we got the frame put together on the ground. Look at this. Got some cool lights in there. Lights on top, lights on bottom. This thing is big. Spinning this thing on this pole was so much fun. Got this thing set in place, and boy, we're ready to move on. Now we got the bottom on there, just test fitting it just to make sure it lines up with the pole. No, it's got to be straight. There's 1,000 pieces of this thing. Man, now we're getting the mount set up so we hang all the TVs on each side of this big Megatron. So now it's time to start putting in the TVs. So we got the first one going up here. And you can see, oh my gosh, there's a ton of wiring with all the HDMIs because we're splitting the signal to all 4 of these TVs so they'll play all the same thing. But man, tons of wire going here. So you know, after you install one TV, you got to install number 2 and number 3. So we're moving right along, getting all these TVs hung. And man, this thing is really starting to come together. But wow, look at all this wire. But man, it's really looking good. You know, the first chance we're going to get to test out some lights, we're going to turn on some lights. And man, this thing is actually looking really, really good. Now, we got lots more to do, but man, this thing is so cool. To admit, the very beginning, I wasn't so sure, but man, I tell you what, turning some lights on, this thing is really, really shaping up. Okay, this thing is moving along nicely. Man, we got the TVs aligned, the bottom's in, and all we have left is the corners. But woo, this thing is shaping up as we're aligning all these panels. And boom, there you have it. It is complete. Finally, after several hours of getting this thing put together, I tell you what, this thing looks amazing. Now, you may not like the Arizona Cardinals, but this particular client loved it, so that's why we have it on here. But we have exchangeable panels that can take off with Velcro and put them back on, so we can change teams to whatever you like. So it's easy to change those things out on the sides and on the corners of the Jumbotron, Megatron. If you got a game room, then this is a must. Add this to your room, and all your friends will just be like, damn!